What's going on, garden nerds? Today we are going to plant these pumpkin jack-o'-lantern seeds because these kids right here all want a jack-o'-lantern of their own come Halloween time in about 3.5 months. So now is the perfect time to plant these if you want pumpkins around Halloween and Thanksgiving time. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you what we are doing. Alright, so what we are going to do is I've lined up a bunch of pots right here with soil. We're actually going to start them in the soil. Each of you can go grab your own bucket or pot. We're going to start them in a pot instead of putting them directly in the ground. That way they can each keep track of their own, take care of their own, and watch their own grow. And then once it starts growing a little bit more, we will put it into the soil. Alright guys, let's open up the package and find your seeds. Okay, so they each grab their own bucket. So you guys are gonna take two seeds. So anytime I'm planting seeds in a pot like this, I always do two just for germination. Go ahead guys, you can grab them. When we are planting seeds, remember we only need to put them very shallow in the soil. About as big as the seed is, that's how deep it goes into the soil. Now, while they do that, I'm going to talk a little bit about pumpkins and where to plant them and what they like here in Arizona. Of course, each climate is different. I'm talking specifically here in Arizona. So pumpkins, initially in the beginning of the summer, they can take some sun and you think, oh, this is great. They're going to do awesome here. Go ahead, guys. You can start planting them. You think they're going to do awesome. But then as soon as the middle of the summer hits, mid-July, into August, the sun will just completely fry them. So let me show you, Ollie. Here's this seed. So here we have this seed, and we're not gonna go that deep at all. So I kind of just turn them right here and then just put a little bit of soil. Yep, that's good, Chloe. And then just cover it with soil. Yep, that is good too, Jade. Go ahead and cover it with soil. So going back to what I was saying, we want to put these in an area where they will get a decent amount of shade. Otherwise they will just completely burn up, like I said, middle of July, middle of August. So right here is probably where we will plant a few of them because it only gets a couple hours of sun every day. And that should be perfect come middle of the summer. For now, what we're going to do is we are going to put these in a somewhat shaded spot, which in this planter would be good. So kids, go ahead and put it somewhere in this planter, and then we will water it every day. When you plant new seeds, you don't want to water them too much to where you flood the pot, but you want to keep it constantly moist. So what we're gonna do is we are going to leave them here. The kids can track their own. I'm gonna have the kids water their own. So we don't want to do too much and flood it. That's probably good right there.
So I should do it.
And there you go. So we're going to do that every day. And then again, once they start growing and it's put on some decent growth, we'll go find a spot in the ground where it will get decent shade and allow them to grow. Now, remember with pumpkins, if you're planting pumpkins specifically for jack-o'-lanterns and you want to get a nice big pumpkin, once they start growing, you only want to allow one vine to grow one pumpkin. That way it can put all of the energy into the pumpkin and make a nice, big, huge jack-o'-lantern that your kids can carve come Halloween time. So if you see multiple pumpkins, pick them off, just allow 1, 2 maximum to grow. But now in Arizona is the perfect time to plant the pumpkins. Again, just make sure you do not put them anywhere where it is going to get too much sun because they will burn up in the middle of the summer. So that's it guys, short video, but now is the time to plant pumpkins. If you want them for Halloween, if you have kids, go out, buy some pumpkin seeds now and plant them, and good luck.